Jay-Z was robbed. He was fucking robbed. Jay-Z was robbed. He was robbed, Kaya.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you get for dealing with a witch, bitch. You cheated on Beyonce. You got nominated for 8 and 1 0.
Ah.
What the fuck did Beyonce have on now?
Why y'all say she looking pregnant? She ain't look pregnant.
She thick.
She think she been thick since the summer.
She thick up.
She done got thicker since the summer.
She looking like a snicker.
She was thick. That's why I said she was pregnant. The baby better.
What the fuck is that? A garbage bag?
I don't like it.
I'm gonna do it. With a garbage bag, like me in the garbage bag that look like that.
Get on our Twitter and our Facebook and say hashtag the Queen Sports Star. In 20 minutes. Hashtag the Queen Sports Star. In 15 minutes. Get on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and you hashtag the Queen Sports. Twitter now.
Mm-hmm.
Is you live, whore?
Is you live or hashtag the Queen Sports? So that we can win. Hashtag the Queen Sports.
Hey, girl, hey. I said, hey, girl, hey. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook Live version of So Much to Say. Did you guys listen to the podcast today with Miss Mary, T.S. Madison's mom? Yes, indeed. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I am live from the Queen's Court. We got shit set up. They're going to be live streaming from Facebook as well as YouTube. So make sure you logged in. So I got a quick story. For you motherfuckers before we get started. Got me a little cocktail going. So my story is... Okay. So shit is set up. Amen. Praise God. Everything is set up. You received your books, Paranoia. Thank you. I appreciate you ordering them. I really, really do. All right, so listen. So today, I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like from this side. So this is what it looks like from this side. So like all of the lights are set up. The microphone, everything is set up. These lights right here will go up as well. Those 3 lights. So this is where it is. Okay, so listen. So, you know, every now and then I will substitute teach. So today I was substitute teaching. Now today was the first time I've been at a school since before Thanksgiving. When I tell you, I was so sleepy today when I got up because I'm not used to going to bed early. I usually go to bed about 3 o'clock in the morning. So that screen is right. The screen is right. So anyway, so I went to substitute teach today, right? So I was so fucking sleepy today because I could not go to sleep at a decent time for whatever reason last night. I could not go to sleep last night because I'm usually going to bed about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was in bed last night about 11:45, 11 o'clock. I was asleep probably by 11. You know, I was asleep like 10, 15 minutes after I got into bed. My black ass woke up at 12:23 a.m. and could not go back to sleep. So today I had to be at the school at 8 a.m. I was sleepy as all get out. Could not wait to get home. Could not wait to get on. It's going to be turned around tonight, Kimberly Michelle. We got a brand new setup. Could not wait to get home. So I leave out of the school today, right, at 1:45. Now, I told y'all before I used to have a car that had a low jack on it where they could just cut that bitch off whenever they wanted to cut it off. I just told y'all that story the other day. So I do not have a car like that now. But I got out to the car and I'm pressing the remote on the car. Oh, I was trying to zoom out of the parking lot as soon as I got... Listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Some shit was fucked up. So I I'm out at the car. I'm pressing the remote trying to get the car to unlock. The shit ain't unlocking, but the little red button on the key is blinking. I'm like, okay, well, this bitch, the battery ain't dead. Like, what's the problem? So the car would not unlock. So I took the key, put it in the door, and just unlocked it manually. Opened the door, put the car in, turned it, nothing. Dead silence. And it just, you know how you have a trauma in your life? So I've obviously been traumatized by that time when I had a car that had a low jack on it. Because when I tell you the car was given, the car was like, where do you think you going? The car was given, where do you think you going? So listen, I'm telling you, I was so traumatized. I do not have a car that has a low jack on it. I told you before, I've had one of those. When I tell you, I done called the car dealership. Mind you, I bought the car like a year ago. I called the car dealership. And they're like, hello? I'm like, yeah, I purchased a car from you. He was like, well, when did you buy it? I said, a year ago. And he was just like, okay, well, sir, I wouldn't know anything about that. Like, I wouldn't know, who was your salesperson? I said, he ain't even there anymore. Then I called the finance company. Yeah, I'm okay, right? Like, everything is okay? And she was like, sir, yeah, like, and I don't know anything about a low jack system. Like, we don't know anything about that here. Traumatized. That lets you know that you're traumatized and shit, right? So something was like, think, Craig, think. Like, you sleepy. Just think for a second. Like, you so fucking sleepy, you trying to get home. Just think for a moment. Just think. And so I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about having the car towed to my house. Like, I'm just thinking about all kinds of shit, right? And something said, relax, relate, release. Remember how Whitley said that? There you go, Kendra. There you go, Kendra. And so it was like, bitch, the battery dead. The battery is dead. So I go into the school. And I said to the lady who handles like the substitute teachers, a little sweet little lady, I said, hey, do you guys have like is there somebody here that can give me a jump? You know, back in Baltimore, we call it a hot shot. But I said, can somebody give me a jump? She said, oh, yeah. So the man walked out with me. They had one of them little portable ones that you take. We hooked the car up, and that bitch came right on. The remote started working. Everything started working. I was just like, Nick Craig, why was your first line of defense to think that they shut your car off, knowing you don't have a car? First of all, you ain't even behind. Like, why are you just paranoid? So I got on my broomstick and I drove home. Could not wait to get in the bed. I didn't even get in the bed. I got on the couch. I ate. And I went to sleep. I know, just a horrible reflex. That's a horrible reflex to have, to panic. And so I say all that to say, stop panicking over shit. Like, stop panicking. Why are you guys panicking and shit? So anyway, got home, took my nap, ran and got some food to eat, went and got some food. And then I jumped in my Uber and came over here. Because you know I don't drive over here because it's behind God's back, right? So I jumped in my Uber and came over here. So I got over here probably, it may have been about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I've been over here for a little while. And so we've been in here setting up, getting these lights and shit set up. You know, we got a new camera and shit that we're using. So I happened to look at the clock. Madison just went upstairs to put her makeup on. And I just happened to look at the clock and was like, it's 9:34. Like, time just flew by so quickly. Because, like I said, they live stream on Instagram and on YouTube. On YouTube, it's TS Madison ATL on YouTube, if you'd rather go on there. But anyway, so they all set up. They got the docket printed out. Listen, we in here printing up pictures and shit. But yeah. But anyway, so you guys listened to the podcast today with Madison's mom. I knew you guys would really enjoy it. I thought it was really, really honest. I thought it was really, really open. The shit that had me on the floor was when Miss Mary said, the boy was in the house getting fucked. And she thought somebody was getting hurt. Like, she thought somebody was getting hurt. And she could hear them fucking. I'm just like, no, Tia not calling back in. Tia not calling back in. But the shit gonna be funny tonight. It's just interesting. Like, it's so interesting. This is just proof that you just never know what God has in store for you. Because Madison and I met because I invited her over to do a podcast. Right? And then we just stayed in touch. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, periodically. And then she reached out and was like, hey, I want to do a podcast. And I was like, okay, well, I'll walk you through it. You know, I'll walk you through how to set it up. She said, well, how much are you going to charge me? I said, well, you don't have to pay me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe that you have to charge people for every single thing that you do, right? I think that's what we have to become better at as a people, Black people. Stop trying to charge everything for everything. You know, just sometimes help people. Just give them a little insight, right? So I was like, I'll help you set it up. I'll do that. You know, that's not a big deal. Then it became, well, can you edit our podcast? And I go, I'm going to have to charge you for that. I'm going to have to charge you for that. Right. So she's like, okay, how much? So we came to a number for that. And now it's like, here I am helping with the damn Queen's Court. And like, I can't tell you what we have in store. I can't tell you guys what we have in store because I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't want to say too much too soon. But now we're actually about to do some business together. You understand what I'm saying? They're about to do some things with the Queen's Court. The live show. I give y'all advice and shit for free. Darren, cut that shit out. I come on here and give y'all advice all the time for free. What are you talking about? What I was saying was I can't, like somebody emailed me today, this long email saying, hey, this is a piece from my book. Can you read it and tell me what you think? Girl, I can't do that. I can't, listen, I can't do that for everybody. Like, I would not get shit done. But anyway, hey girl, hey Carolyn, you late. Now point yourself to the portable. She always put, and take Honey with you. Honey just came in behind you. Carolyn, where's Trina Maddock? She's usually helping Carolyn point people to the portable. Trina Maddock, point Carolyn and Honey to the portable because they both just came. They just strolled their asses in here late with them little slippers and slides on. And take DeQuincy too. But anyway, so they're doing what they're doing with the Queen's Court. There's some things coming with that. And I inserted my own opinion into what they need to do with the Queen's Court. And so I've been doing some researching. I've been doing some digging. And all I'm going to say is, there may be some live Queen's Court shows that you'll actually be able to come to. You remember my background is theater. You know, I love up close, in-person type shit in a venue. So we're working on that. So, you know, I got my little book tour coming up. Madison got some travel dates coming up. So right now I'm just researching and looking and digging in terms of venues and things where we can actually do this live and you'll actually be able to buy a ticket and come in. Thank you, Trina. Please escort them over to and actually be able to come in and see a live taping of the Queen's Court. So that's what we're working on. So that, I didn't probably give you too much, but anyway, I gave it to you. But you heard it first here. But I might make a little cameo tonight on the Queen's Court, just to pub the books again. I brought my books with me. So I may do a cameo tonight on the show. And yeah, you got to see you'll get to see the titties dance in person. But I will say Atlanta is going to be the first place that we do a live show. No, Carolyn, she ain't no traitor. Take your ass on, girls. Carolyn, you shouldn't even still be in here calling Trina, no trader. You should be down on your way down to the portable. Go on down here. Oh, Teresa, would you ask me? I'm sorry. I missed your message. But listen, we have short sleeve t-shirts. We have V-necks for men and women. Short sleeve men and women. We got to order those So Much to Say podcast. Darren finally ordered him something. I don't know what he ordered, but he finally ordered a So Much to Say podcast merchandise. So we need to I think we need to sell 25 pieces. Excuse me. I'm having a cocktail. We need to sell 25 pieces in order for those items to ship. And Teresa Garland, she had the idea to do a tote, a So Much to Say podcast tote. Those things are available on my website, craigthewriterstewart.com. The tote, as well as the So Much to Say podcast crew necks, V-necks, long sleeve, short sleeve, whatever. And if you need to order books, go ahead and order the books. My shipment of books should be coming in the next couple days because it's actually going to come like right before I leave for LA. I was trying to pin it, but it's not letting me pin. But you know my website is craigthewriterstewart.com. Now listen, if by chance I make an appearance tonight on the Queen's Court, I need y'all to drop in and drop my link, www.craigthewriterstewart.com, so them children will know where to go to buy the book. Amen? The books, plural. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you all for saying congratulations. I appreciate it. Oh, DT is fine. I'm sorry, Teresa. I'm sorry. DT is fine. That nut. I woke up the next morning. He was already gone. Thank you, Sherry. I woke up the next morning. He was already gone. He was gone home. He sent me a text saying, hey, lock your door. Lock the front door. I talked to him earlier today, in fact. He tried to call me. He tried to FaceTime me earlier. But I was like, I'm at the schoolhouse. I can't talk right now. So I did talk to him briefly today over FaceTime. I called him once I left. Once I left school, I called him. And but I'm going to tell you, like, you guys have been messaging under that damn video since, even as late as today. People have been messaging me. I talked to my Aunt Gloria today. She was like, oh, my God, what was his name again? What were they calling him? She was like, he is so funny. My Aunt Gloria literally left her house, went across the street to her neighbor's house so they could sit and look at that video. Now, tell me that ain't crazy. But, yeah, so what else is coming up? Los Angeles. I did change the time change for the signing on the 10th. It's still going to be on February 10th. But the time is going to be at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to change the time on my website. But just so you know, it's going to be the one in LA on February 10th is going to be at 4 p.m. LA time. Yeah, Darren, we did a live video Friday night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. He ended up coming over to the house. I had just come back in. I had hung out for a drink, went and got a drink. And then I came back in. Yes, I'm subbing today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And so, yes, I'm coming to Texas. I'm coming to Houston. Where are you, Gigi? I'm coming to Houston. The signing in Houston is April 7th. The details are on my website, craigthewriterstewart.com. If you click on the link that says where he'll be, the dates and times for every city are listed. The ones as I get them, I add them on the website. So, yes, I'm coming to Houston. Now, I don't know where you are in Texas. But, yeah, I sub today. I'm going to sub tomorrow. And I'm going to sub Wednesday. But then that's going to be it. Listen, because I can't be doing that. That's too much. I'm almost done recording the audio version of the second book, which is one thing for certain, two things for sure. I recorded like 3 chapters. Was it Saturday? Yeah, I think I've recorded 3 chapters on Saturday. I didn't record any Sunday, and I didn't record any today. But I'll get back on recording some more tomorrow. I'll record some more tomorrow. I'm still looking for a location in D.C. I still need a location in D.C. for a signing. And Baltimore. Wisdom Wisdom. I'm going to be purchasing my plane ticket because I'm coming to Jacksonville. For those of you that are in Jacksonville, Florida, I'm going to be in Jacksonville March 10th in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going to be buying my plane ticket. Wisdom. I substitute high school. And when I say they love me, they love me. They be like, Mr. Stewart. They be like, what's up, Mr. Stewart? They be high-five me and shit in the hallway. But I get them together, too. I pulls them right together when they show up. Yes, Charlotte, I am. I need to finish writing. It's actually was technically my fourth book, which is Book of Jewels, the Book of Jewels. So I need to finish writing that. So, yes, I got shit on my plate. So that's why I can't be reading your shit. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't want to. And I can't be reading it also because, I don't need you sending me your shit and then I read it and then I come out with a project a year from now, 2 years from now, and then you telling people that I stole from you because there's some similarities and shit because it just so happened that I could be working on something that could be familiar to you. See, I think that's how Lauryn Hill got sued. Y'all remember Lauryn Hill got sued when she did the Unplugged, not the Unplugged, when she did the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, she got sued by a lot of musicians. The Book of Jewels is basically, right now it's 10 chapters, and it's the biggest life lessons that I've learned. And so there's a chapter called Life. The first chapter is called Life. The last chapter is called Death. There's a chapter called Love and Fear. There's a chapter called Passion, Fate, and Destiny. There's a chapter called Dating. So I do give you actual scenarios that happen in my life, but then I tell you the biggest life lessons that I learned from those interactions, right? So yeah. No, I didn't see it, Valerie. I didn't see it. But yeah, I know she should have gotten her book today. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Althea. I appreciate it. But yeah, the kids, they do love me. They really do love me. If I wasn't a writer, I would have been a teacher. I believe I would have been a teacher. Why you can't share it now, Darren? What you afraid of? So I wanted to show y'all down here, but I'm going to go back upstairs. But listen, don't forget, if I come on the Queen's Court tonight, I need y'all to get in there and rep for me now. Drop the website down in there and all that kind of shit. Oh, I'm going to show you what I be doing, too, when I'm here. So, see, it's like this is a camera, and then that's a camera. So I operate this camera. And so this is how I operate it right here. I operate it from right here. I use this. This is the one that actually is going to stream to YouTube. So I use that, and I make sure that the frame is right. Yeah, so that's that. So that's the whole setup right there. All right? I'm going to head back upstairs. Darren, what's this idea you got for a podcast? I can't wait to get to LA. Hang on.
Listen, get what you gonna get on your phone, because I need you to be
Right.
I need that bitch to be on.
Right.
You playing on that shit got the ceiling up there. You got to hurry up and move that bitch off the ceiling. All right, it's 10. Let's go.
All right. See you at the Queen's Court. T.S. Madison Hinton on
Yes.
Facebook.
Child, look what's trending. Click on what's trending, bitch.
And then T.S. Madison ATL on YouTube.
Click on what's trending, bitch.
All right. See you in a minute. Oh, y'all know who that is.
The one and only.
Who is that? The one and only who?
Put it in your pocket, brother. Somebody.
Bye, y'all.
Right, yes, it's 10:01. They need to say they hoes on time. Yes. Get on now. Let's go.
All right. Bye.